Sherman, Leave a Legacy, episode number 6. This one I want to be able to focus really on that interview process. I don't know how many times people come in and they're totally inept at answering questions. Seriously, people, practice. Have somebody, have a significant other, have a friend, role play questions with you so you know exactly how to answer. You know, it's very common. You can pull it up, you can Google what's the top 10 questions people are going to ask me. They're going to ask you probably about failures, how you dealt with conflict. They want to see a process, they want to see specific results. Don't give them general information like, oh, I'm nice to everybody. That's just BS. I mean, if somebody called you a jagoff and an a-hole, I doubt if you're going to still treat them very nicely. But they want to hear that. That's what they want. They want a specific example of when this specific client came in on September 12th, 2016, and this is what this person said to me. This is how crass they were. And I still had a smile on my face and I took care of them. That's what we want to hear. We want specifics. The other thing to recognize is that if you don't take time to take 10 minutes out of your schedule to be able to learn about the company, learn about the position, you are definitely shooting yourself in the foot. Recognize that in this day and age of digital information overload is that if you aren't putting the time then to be able to research out the company, know about maybe what some of their vulnerabilities, how you can add value to some of their weaknesses, then you're going to get passed over on. The other thing that I'm absolutely amazed at is as people have their resumes and they go online, is that they don't go back to kind of the old school mentality of, hey, reach out to some friends, reach out to your network, leverage LinkedIn, be introduced to somebody digitally, maybe through LinkedIn, ask a friend of yours if they know someone at the specific company you want to get at, and then have them hand deliver your resume. Yes, you might still have to go through the process of uploading it online, but if it gets into the hands of the actual HR director, who is a people person, they would love to talk to you and interview you than they will to go through 1,000 resumes and trying to figure out who to talk to. It's a waste of their time. Now, search engines make it a little bit easier with keywords as they just upload all these resumes and they can basically pull the right keywords out to be able to sift through it. But still, let's say you take 1,000 and it whittles it down to the top 10%. Now you got 100 to still deal with. So I think people need to be able to make sure that they're making sure that their resume actually gets into the hands of an actual human being. The other thing to recognize is that after you get the interview, you need to leave a handwritten note. I don't know how many times I've interviewed literally hundreds of people, and I can count on probably one hand how many handwritten notes I've gotten from people. It speaks volumes that this person has the courtesy and the professionalism to be able to thank me. In emails, just don't cut it anymore. We get them all the time, deleted. It's a nice thought though. Go the step further, pay the 40 some odd cents, and mail a nice thank you note. The other thing is when you leave an interview, you should know the next steps. You shouldn't be waiting and seeing, right? It's just like a date. You want to know, hey, did we really hit it off? I'll give you a call. No, where is this thing going? What's the process here? And the other thing to recognize when it comes to the end of the interview is you want to give them something. I'll tell people oftentimes to create like a PowerPoint slide that just has their name, some of their highlights that's beyond the resume, maybe some unique things that they found in their research about this company that, hey, I found an opportunity here. This is how I fit that niche. This is based on my skill sets, or this is just who I am. This is what makes me awesome. People want to know you're human. Hey, I can dunk the ball, or I'm a 6-foot Asian dude. That's kind of cool. That's unique. It's memorable, and so it's a great way to be able to leave that something behind as you walk away. If they've interviewed 10 people that day and they have something from you, oh my gosh, this person is memorable. And you add on top of it a couple days later, they get this handwritten note saying, hey, thanks for taking the time to meet with me. Boy, you'll definitely get a second interview. So make sure that you're preparing ahead of time and make sure that you're leaving something behind. Have a great day.